Hey, it's Jack! Today I'll be showing you guys how to make a foraged witch's broom. This is a therapeutic art activity, so if you guys don't know, I'm a therapeutic arts facilitator, which is in the same vein as art therapy. With these activities, the focus is more on the process than the finished product, because that's where you get all the benefits, but I try to also make it an easy tutorial for you guys to make something cute that you don't mind having around your house too. So I'll get you guys started on the instructions for the activity first, and then as we're making it together, I'll give you guys a background on witches' brooms if you're curious. So let's get into it. The materials you'll need are a notebook / paper and pen for journaling and reflection, scissors and some string or wire for tying everything together. And then for the rest of the materials, we're going to go foraging. You can take a trip to the park or walk around your neighborhood or just look in your backyard. I foraged all my materials in my backyard. And you want to just try to look at the plants, trees, flowers, rocks, and acorns around you through a more artistic lens and pick out some things you think would look cute in a bundle. Since it's fall, there's a lot of dried plants around, which is perfect for witch's broom. Even those ordinary materials like dried grass can look really cool bundled in a witch's broom with some autumn leaves, flowers, or branches. Also, make sure you look for a branch that you'd like to use to tie the other materials around for like the stem. In addition to finding crafting materials, foraging is also a great way to get outside and connect with the natural world around you in an intentional way. Once you find enough materials, bring them to your desk or crafting place and sit down with your notebook to journal. I've designed this activity to be a gratitude activity, intended to help us consciously connect with the everyday things that we sometimes overlook that help bring joy, fuel us, or secure us. All the things you just foraged exist around you all the time, every day, but you often don't notice the beauty they bring to our lives. And in addition, you want to journal thinking about the everyday things that you often overlook that bring beauty into your life. Like maybe it's a morning coffee, or the sunrise and sunsets, family or friends that help you feel grounded and secure when things aren't going well. Maybe it's like TV shows or video games you look forward to. You can do this part of the activity however you feel intuitively inclined to. I started by sorting my materials and looked at each one individually, noting their traits, and tried to think of things in my life that have similar or corresponding traits. For example, like dried flowers are colorful and they spark joy. In my life, daily arts and crafts are also colorful and spark joy, so I noted that as something to be grateful for. Gratitude activities psychologically help reduce stress and comparison and enhance feelings of joy, well-being, and self-esteem. Gratitude builds resilience, giving you good things to put your focus on, even when times are difficult, helping you get through it. It reduces resentment and helps improve relationships, and there's more benefits too if you want to do more research yourself. And weaving all these everyday things that you enjoy symbolically into a witch's room can be like a visual anchor in your space for this gratitude practice, reminding you of these things you are grateful for every time you look at the broom in your space. So anyway, after you journal, then we can go into the crafting. Bundle all your materials together around the stick you found and tie them together using the string or wire that you have. And take your time trying different bundles to see which way visually you like the best before you secure it. And while we do this part together, I'll tell you guys about witches' brooms and the background of the craft. So witches' brooms are also called besoms, which is the earlier word for broom, and their usage and association with witches is found all the way back to the 1300s Ireland. They're used and associated during Samhain, which is a nature-based holiday when the veil between this world and the next is the thinnest. It's from October 31st to November 2nd. And Samhain is the holiday that our modern day Halloween is based on. Although now brooms are everyday items for cleaning, their usage has roots in spiritual purification. Some rituals and superstitions around besoms are that it's considered unlucky to sweep dust out of a door after nightfall. You never sweep on New Year's Day, or you'll sweep all your luck for the coming year. If a visitor is overstaying his welcome, stand a broom up behind the door of the room in which he's being entertained. He will soon grow uncomfortable and leave. To prevent the return of an undesirable guest, sweep the room he or she slept in as soon as possible after their departure. If someone sweeps over your feet, you're in danger of going to jail unless you immediately spit on the brush of the broom. To bring rain within 3 days, dip a broom into a bucket of water into which dried fern has been crumbled, and then hold the broom aloft, shaking the water out to simulate rainfall. But in today's activity, we're just using the craft of witches' brooms as a visual metaphor for all the things that bring us joy in the day-to-day, and bringing our awareness to these things can help clear away our focus on the negative. But our focus is on the therapeutic and not the superstitious. That's just some interesting background for you guys. So now that you guys have made your brooms, you can add a little loop to the other end of the broom to hang it if you want, and find a spot that it would look cute to hang in your home, reminding you of all the things you feel grateful for subconsciously every time you catch a glimpse of it. And the last step of this activity, which we do for every therapeutic art activity, is to sit with yourself and note how you feel now versus before you made your broom. Just the act of making art actually boosts the reward centers of our brain, aiding in emotion regulation and stress resilience. So maybe you feel more calm or a bit more joy. Whatever it is, just make a mental note of the change in your state of being in the process of making art. So that's it for today. I hope you guys had fun and enjoyed this activity and made some cute brooms for the fall season. Subscribe if you want to see more therapeutic art and craft activities, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!